After the Day of Atonement, a day already filled with awe and deep meaning, God gave Israel a powerful new instruction, one that would shape their daily lives and their understanding of the sacred for generations to come. He said, "Do not eat blood, because the life is in the blood." This wasn't just a dietary restriction or a random rule. It was a command that carried spiritual weight, a boundary that set Israel apart from the nations around them. Sounds dramatic, right? But this was serious business. For the Israelites, this command was shocking, even radical. Many cultures around them used blood in rituals or even consumed it, believing it gave them power or favor with their gods. From that moment, every animal sacrifice, every meal, every offering, they all came under God's special guidance. Nothing was to be done carelessly or without thought. Every act involving blood became an act of worship, a reminder of God's presence and his claim over life itself. No more private butchering in the backyard, no more secret sacrifices or casual meals where blood was ignored or misused, no more treating blood like it was nothing. God was teaching his people to pause, to consider, and to honor what he declared holy. God told Moses, "Bring every animal for food or sacrifice to the tabernacle." Why? Because blood represented life, and life in all its mystery and wonder is a gift from God. And life? That belongs to God. He alone is the giver and sustainer of every breath, every heartbeat. God said, "I have given the blood on the altar to make atonement for your souls." The altar became a place of exchange. Life for life, forgiveness for sin. In other words, blood was the price for forgiveness. It was the currency of mercy, the cost of being made right with God. So what did this mean for the Israelites? It meant a new way of living, a new way of seeing every animal, every meal, every moment of worship. It meant blood was sacred, not to be eaten, wasted, or dishonored. Every drop was to be handled with care, with reverence, as something set apart for God. This wasn't just a rule about food. This was about respecting the very life that God gave. It was about recognizing that every living creature, every act of sacrifice pointed to something greater. By honoring blood, Israel learned something huge: to value life, to honor God, and to remember that sin always demands a price. The lesson was woven into their daily routines, shaping their hearts and minds. Every drop of blood on the altar was a reminder we need forgiveness. It was a visual, powerful symbol that sin separates, but God provides a way back. But this law wasn't just about animals or rituals. It was a shadow, a signpost, pointing to something far greater than the tabernacle or the sacrifices themselves. It pointed ahead to something far bigger. The story of blood and sacrifice was leading somewhere, toward a promise, a hope, a future rescue. It pointed to a Savior, Jesus, the one who would fulfill every symbol, every shadow, every